Hi, welcome to Marlene at Home. And I'm Marlene from Carroll County Public Library, North Carroll Branch. And this episode is entitled Embracing Fall. As I've mentioned, it's hard to transition from one season to the other. Sometimes, like of here of late, it's been warmer than maybe normal, and it's a little hard to think about fall, and we're still kind of dragging our feet in transitioning from one season to the other. But it is October, happy October, and I'm not ready for Halloween or Thanksgiving and a lot of dark, cooler, not cooler, but darker colors, the dark browns, the maroons. So I've kind of had to transition by using some lighter colors to get me thinking about fall. And using some tangerine, lighter orange, yellows, oranges, leaves. But anyway, right here in our entranceway, here's a pillow with a little sparkle that says Fall Greetings. So I always like to add sparkle. I have a sign over my desk that says, now that I can't think of it, every life needs a little sparkle. Or no, sparkle wherever you go. That's what it says. And so I love a touch of sparkle. And took out my summer rugs, put in some fall rugs that are here on the floor, some fall floral arrangements, and it's helping me to get into the fall spirit. So how can you easily add fall to your home? First of all, I've already mentioned the colors, and you can see around here, I've used some of my lighter tangerine placemats under things to just give it a lighter sense, not the real dark colors yet. I'm just not quite ready for that. I have though been adding some textured things. So here's a textured fall colored pillow that I added. I pulled out one of my Afghans from the trunk that a friend made me. And so just some textures for if you're watching a football game or sitting outside and it's getting a little chilly, you might want a little something to cover up. Some other things you can do beside color and beside texture. You can also add signage, and I'll show you several things of signage that I have pulled out and used. And this is a sign that just says gather leaves, memories, family and friends, bonfires and hay rides. And that's a fun thing to add to your fall. That'll get you in the fall spirit. Bonfires and hay rides. Being grateful, pumpkins, you can never have too many pumpkins, and fresh apple cider. And so here are some pumpkins that I added. Here's one of my new candles, and this one's called Pumpkin Apple Fritter. And I just love it. And it was a great buy, my first time ever shopping at Aldi's, and I love that. Or you might want to go and make some hot cider. And here are some ginger snaps. Or maybe I'm ready right now for like a cold glass of cider. I tried to get spiced wafers, but they were sold out in 3 different stores that I went and looked. But anyway, and I like soft cookies, so I like to put my cookies in the microwave for 10 or 15 seconds, depending how many I put in. And I love soft cookies, and do it that way. One of the things that my plate is missing is I love anything pumpkin flavored at this season. So I love to make pumpkin mousse, and then dip my cookie in there, and then have my hot or cold cider. But the taste of the fall season, I really love. I'm not ready for the Christmas things or the Thanksgiving things, but there are some pumpkin flavors that I love for fall. I love the different lighting kind of things. Candles, one form of lighting. The little mini white lights, or I have really, really tiny ones. Another fun thing to use is lanterns. That's a fun addition to add to fall. Here's one I keep either in front of my fireplace or on the landing of my steps, and it's got a battery-operated candle in it, and it just adds a nice touch. Of course, you know me with lighting, so I have to have soft lighting that when I turn off the bigger lights, and maybe I'll show a shot of that towards the end, but I love that kind of soft feel, and that's how I turn all the big lights off, but I love to walk through the room throughout the evening and just have these little decorator type lights. And so just a table, I don't even have any plates on, I just put my bronze looking chargers, put some cloth linen napkins in some goblets, and just gives me a little something fallish on the table. here's some more signage. Hey there, pumpkin. And that means something to us as a family because my mother-in-law always called Paul as a child pumpkin, and always know when a college guy is calling to talk to Paul from our college days, because all the guys picked up, heard his mom call him that, and they'll call and say, hey, pumpkin, how are you? And I know that it's somebody from our college years, but hey there, pumpkin. Florals are a great thing, and I wanted to bring in, I got a number of mums and things, but a rainstorm just hit and everything, it poured like crazy. I think my mums are a little battered at the moment, but fresh flowers add a lot. Dried flowers, silk flowers, things like that are on the table. Any kind of floral patterns even, but think about an easy way to decorate for fall is using floral type things, and as I mentioned, the textures and the colors and signage. And so there's some more ideas for you. Here's an evening view with just my candlelight and decorating light. Some of the textured items on the chair. My corner cupboard just has a few crystal bowls with silk leaves in them. Some candlelight on our dining room table. Don't know if you can see my lantern this far away. But on my tea cart, here's my hey there, pumpkin. And here's my lantern. You can't really see that very well. I put it up on the high chair thinking you would. And then here's something that I had, my cousin made me back in the 70s, some wall art from quilting fabrics, and it was a fun find and has all the fall colors. That's the way my dining room looks in the evening. Looks like this angle I get a little sharper picture. I'm walking backwards, I hope I don't trip. Grace herself. Okay, there's a view at night. Of course you can use wreaths, that's a big part of fall decorating. Garlands, I don't have my leaf garlands up, but I'll have all the way up my stairs. They're L-shaped. I will have garlands of leaves and lights in them, and I don't have those up yet, but they'll be coming. Here in my other foyer desk, I just have some garland of leaves, some of the darker shades, and then another signage. I love this autumn leaves sign, and just here beside the autumn leaves. And then of course another way you can decorate and make your home ready for fall is with music. And when I looked at that sign and I thought about what am I going to decorate here on the desk, I thought of that perfect fall song, When Autumn Leaves Drift By Your Window, drift by my window. And I think of a girl I went to high school with, Joanne, that was an excellent pianist, and she would just play that and you'd feel like the leaves were falling down on you as she would go down the keyboard to emulate the sound of falling leaves. So there's a good song for you. Add some fall music to your home during this month. I want to thank you again for joining me at Marlene at Home, and I hope you have a great October and that you will have fun thinking of ways to easily decorate your home for fall.